Welcome once again to Investec Monday Night Hockey. I'm Simon Mason, and on tonight's show we've got highlights from Buckingham against the University of Birmingham, Canterbury's visit to East Grinstead, and Holcombe versus Surbiton in the Investec Women's Premier League. In the men's, we've also got highlights from East Grinstead against Canterbury and Holcombe against Surbiton, as well as a host of goals from the other games. First to Stowe School, as Buckingham, unbeaten in 3, were looking to continue their good start to the season against the University of Birmingham. They'd recovered from a poor start to win their last 2. Let's join Charlie Broom for all the action.
Buckingham trying to play it out of the defence, and it's been turned over by Holly Hunt, and here's an opportunity now for the visitors, and it's been dragged just wide. Good pressure from Holly Hunt, and a ball into the circle, and really from there you should be hitting the target, but it's been dragged just wide. Again, more pressure from Birmingham. It's free hit to Buckingham. And here is Richards. Lovely turn by Richards. Now an opportunity here for the host, perhaps. She's got support. She slips it to James. Wonderful save by Somerville. Good passage of play all round. And Somerville keeps Buckingham at bay. Free hit for the host. And the ball is played up towards Richards. Here is Richards once again. Phoebe Richards into the circle, cuts it back, gets it strong, and another good save for Somerville. And she gets lucky as the rebound falls to one of her defenders. Richards turning. Harriet Mitchell gets it strong, and Somerville quickly off her lines. Ball forward is a loose one, and Birmingham will turn it over. Here is Owsley. Owsley over the halfway line, being tracked back by Grimsley. Still going, Owsley, and Buckingham could be made to pay here. Owsley, and the follow-up. Oh, it's just been put behind by Sanders. Doesn't really get hold of it. There's Owsley, and Sanders plays it into the keeper, but they have got a penalty corner. Here it comes. It's going to be straight strike. No, up to the right hand side. Oh my word, I think that is a top class save by Ella Jackson. Let's have another look. She does get a hand on it. Wow, what reactions. Penalty corner for Buckingham. There's a move at the top of the circle, and the shot has beaten Somerville. Lauren Thomas gets her first goal of the season on the stroke of half time, and Somerville, well, I think she'll be disappointed. Let's have another look. I think she has a little jump before she goes for the save. There. And as a result, her weight is backwards and she can't get over the ball. Buckingham out of defence nicely, but almost picked off. But there's an opportunity perhaps here down this left-hand side. Well, still going. Fantastic running. This is by Leahy. And Leahy finds Richards. Richards still has possession and she's scored. Phoebe Richards makes it 2-0, but it's all about Eloise Leahy down that left-hand flank for Buckingham. 6 minutes into the second half, it's 2-0. Eloise Leahy turns one, beats another 2, gets it strong. Richards peels away to her right. The first shot is well saved, but the follow-up, well, they couldn't keep it out. Buckingham. Well, it's been intercepted again by Owsley. Owsley through one-on-one with Jackson. Oh, Jackson does well, does really well, and gets the ball out of harm's way. Owsley picking off that intended pass out to the right-hand side. And really, you put your money on Owsley scoring, but Jackson does really well. Penalty corner to Birmingham. They look for the deflection on the P-flick spots, and it's there. Alice Wills, with 17 minutes to go, gives the University of Birmingham a glimmer of hope perhaps. The intended deflection on the P-flick spot, beating Jackson. Holly Hunt with the sideline ball. Hunt cuts back inside, still going. Hunt plays it into the circle. It's been missed the first time, asking an opportunity here. Good save from Jackson, still alive though. Shot comes in, and it's been scored by Amelia Andrew. Birmingham are back on level terms. 2 goals in 6 minutes. And Buckingham will be disappointed with this one because they had the opportunity to get it clear after Jackson's initial save here. But Andrew just shows a little bit more intent than the defender and then beats Jackson from the narrowest of angles. So can Birmingham find a winner? Here's an opportunity on the reverse. Dragged wide by Lauren Hunt. What a chance that is for Hunt, but she can't hit the target. Buckingham, one last roll of the dice perhaps, but it's caught up in the midfield, and there is the final whistle. It's another draw for Birmingham, but this time they've scored 2 goals. The University of Birmingham will be happy to come back from 2 down. A thoroughly entertaining game, ends 2-2 here at Stoke.
Next up to East Grinstead for the visit of Canterbury. The home side have struggled for goals but have the best defensive record in the league, whilst the visitors sat bottom of the table with just 1 point.
Ball played in towards the East Grinstead circle, and Unsworth will bring it away. Unsworth under pressure from Jenkins. She's in a bit of a cul-de-sac here is Laura Unsworth. Does she kick the ball? Play on, says the umpire. Ball into the circle and flashed across the face of Amy Tennant's goal. Good advantage played. Canterbury looking for the whistle, and in the end they had a good opportunity to score. Oh, Reyes nicked the ball, and there's an opportunity here perhaps as the ball's played into Chapman. Chapman trying to get it strong. Chapman onto the reverse stick. Can she get the shot away? Yes, she can. Fag makes the save. Clulo completes the clearance. Good opportunity there for East Grinstead. Chapman, no way through on the open stick. Gets it on the reverse, but Fag makes the save. Plum into the circle. Gets it across, and it's well cut out by Van der Kamp. Van der Kamp playing it up to that right-hand side. And here is Ellie Rea, and there's an opportunity for a quick break here as Rea plays it forward, and Rea will continue her run, and she then exchanges passes with Blunt, and Blunt plays it into the middle. Here's an opportunity for Burrell. Oh, what a goal from East Grinstead, turning defence into attack and opening the scoring 16 minutes in. What a really well worked team goal down that right hand side. The ball played forward to Ellie Rea. Rea gets her head up, exchanges passes with Blunt, and Blunt along the goal line, head up, sees Burrell, plays the pass, and Burrell actually does really well with the ball running away from her. Ball play forward. Oh, it's been missed in the midfield, and then it's been missed on the top of the circle. Here's an opportunity perhaps for Canterbury to get back on level terms. Oh dearie me, when things aren't going your way, they really don't go your way. Look at this, round the keeper, and not even a connection with the ball. Taken by Hyams. Hyams into the circle. Here's an opportunity perhaps. Shot comes in, and it's a fairly easy save for Tennant to make. Bouncing ball from Hyams can always be difficult, those ones. And when the shot came in from Curley, East Grinstead again down this right hand side. Ball to the head of the circle. Here is Rea. Rea on the reverse stick. Rea pulls the trigger, and Fag makes a good save. Lovely bit of skill from Rea. Shape left, came right through the 2 defenders, hits the target. Fag equal to it. Penalty corner comes in from Chapman. Drag flick from Rea. 2-0 East Grinstead. And with 15 minutes to play, Canterbury are staring down the barrel once again. Rea going to the keeper's right hand side, about knee high. And Fag can't make a connection with the ball. East Grinstead come again looking down this right hand side, ball in, and the deflection just past the post from Meltzer. Lovely ball in, just too much of a deflection. Penalty corner for Canterbury, which Clulo will take. Clulo can't get it on target, and Curley can't find the deflection on the left hand post as we look at the slow-mo. Good work by Van der Kamp on the left hand post. Ball played forward to Clulo, who is robbed of possession, but it falls kindly to Ball, and Ball plays it out to Plum. Plum cuts back in field, And that is it. It's all over. Final whistle sounds. And East Grinstead get the win they wanted. Canterbury, though, still searching for the elusive first victory of the season. East Grinstead 2, Canterbury 0.
Our final game in the Investec Women's Premier League was a top-of-the-table clash between Holcombe and Surbiton. Holcombe went into the match as the only remaining unbeaten side in the league, with Surbiton keen to get back to winning ways after their defeat last time out.
Penalty corner to Holcombe, to the top of the circle, and Trunks with a direct shot, and Trunks gets the opening goal. I think Grace Laws will be a little disappointed with the goal. It seemed to go down the middle, but Emma Trunks and Holcombe won't mind that. Let's have a look from behind the goal. And I think Laws, well, her reaction tells you everything. Penalty corner for Surbiton. In comes the injection. Ansley with a direct flick, and it's come off the body, has it? Oh, Wilkinson. A umpire is going to just have a referral with her colleague, but let's have another look. I think it comes off Wilkinson there. It's going to be another short corner. And it comes from Sharp, and they're going to have to improvise at the top. Ansley gets the shot goalwards. The deflection comes out, and Sharp with a shot, and it's in off the post. Alice Sharp gets her first goal of the season and brings Surbiton level 8 minutes from half time. They did well at the top of the circle because the injection wasn't the best. Ansley managed to get the ball goal bound. They rebounded off the keeper, and Trunks, no mistake, off the post. Penalty corner for Holcombe, and it comes to the top of the circle. It's going to be a straight strike. Good number one run. The rebound though falls to line. Oh, what a save by Grace Laws. She may have been at fault for Holcombe's first goal, but this is a top quality save as Line unleashes. Laws sharply down to her right. Across the path by Elliott, fired in, and that's Jones, and that's a good save, and that is Lewis, and it's just past the post. Desperately close to a second goal here, Holcombe. Lovely ball, good deflection from Jones, and Lewis just couldn't wrap her stick around it. Yeah, Holcombe try and break the deadlock, but it's fired forward, and Lewis with the deflection. And an opportunity here for Jones. Jones running into the circle, gets the shot away. Oh, Laws has picked up another one on her stick hand side. This is another great save, this time from Sarah Jones. Jones does ever so well as she cuts back inside the defence onto the open stick. And Laws makes another good save down to her right hand side. Penalty corner. And it comes, it goes to Ansley. Ansley goes to the keeper's left, and it's through the legs of Wilkinson. And Surbiton break the deadlock with 17 minutes to play. Holcombe 1, Surbiton 2. Let's have another look from behind the goal. Picks it to Thomas's left hand side, and nothing she or the defender can do about it. Taken by Twig, and into the circle it comes. The shot comes in from Haycroft, and it's 3-1. 2 goals in 4 minutes for Surbiton. And surely the points are safe for the visitors. Played him, well, the hit was from Twig, deflection, and that is some strike. And Holcombe finds one back. Here is Jones, fires it in, and the deflection up and over the bar from Steph Elliott. Lovely ball in, Elliott getting in front of a marker, but can't keep the ball down. One more roll of the dice is there for Holcombe. Lovely ball in, and Ansley will just take it away. Plays it up that right hand side, and there is the final whistle. And Surbiton bring to an end Holcombe's unbeaten run in the league. It's the same scoreline as the final last year. Holcombe 1, Surbiton 3.
Elsewhere, 2 early goals from Ball and Onion gave Slough a 2-1 win against Leicester, McDonald getting Leicester's goal. Clifton Robinsons picked up all 3 points against Bowden. Claire Thomas scored twice in the opening half, the first in the 22nd minute and then a penalty corner on the stroke of half time. Joey Lee sealed the win in the 68th minute with her second of the season. 3 teams are level on points at the top, with Surbiton just ahead of Slough and East Grinstead. but Buckingham down in 7th are just 4 points off that top spot as the league continues to remain tight. Now to the Men's Premier League, and East Grinstead once again as they face Canterbury. Since losing their opening game of the season, the home side had won 2 in a row and should be looking to pile more misery on their opponents, who were still after their first points of the season. Here's Charlie Broom with the best of the action.
Penalty corner to Castles. It's Faulkner on the left-hand Castle. It goes to Faulkner, and Faulkner beats Redmond down to his right-hand side. And 4 minutes in, East Grinstead have the perfect start to the long weekend. Let's have another look from behind the goal. Faulkner goes along the ground, and Redmond just can't get there. Penalty corner comes in from Schillinger, and the save from Smith, and then Faulkner does well to watch it over the line. Schillinger does well to move his feet off the trap moved, and Faulkner doesn't panic. Penalty corner for East Grinstead. Again it goes to Faulkner on the left hand. Castle! And again Faulkner finds the back of the net. This time along the ground between Redmond's legs. And it's East Grinstead 2, Canterbury 0. And it's another one the keeper won't want to watch back. Straight through the legs along the ground. Ball forward by Time, and the good turn and stopped ball drive up to that right hand side goes the ball, and fired across by Cope, and Redmond gets it clear, but Cope's won it back again. Cope driving along the goal line, back it comes. Here's an opportunity for Condon, and this time Redmond comes and makes the save. Good persistence from Rob Cope, gets the ball across the D, and Condon on to his, well, he had to run round the back stick. Ball dropped out, and the aerial, well, it's a really poor aerial, and a chance here for 3. Redmond takes everything to get the ball clear. It's still not out of the harm's way. Griffiths fires it across the face of goal for a 16. Poor aerial, which was intercepted by Griffiths, and the initial opportunity fell to Wilson, who was cleared out, and then Griffiths with the follow-up fires it across the face of goal. Down the back will go Canterbury, and it's a terrible pass and an opportunity here for Mulholland. 3-0 East Grinstead. A really poor pass out of defence from Canterbury. It had no pace on it, and Sutherland, with his back to the Canterbury press, to the East Grinstead press, didn't see Mulholland coming, and Mulholland one-on-one. Redmond, no chance. Penalty corner in from Condon, and it's along the floor and between the legs again. Faulkner with a hat-trick, his 6th goal of the season, and 2 minutes into the second half, it's East Grinstead 4, Canterbury 0, and for the second time, Redmond is beaten between the legs. Sideline ball for Canterbury. Now, can they get it into the circle? Yes, they can. The ball finds its way to Boyne. Boyne on the reverse stick, across the face of Patrick Smith's goal. Canterbury with a rare foray into the East Grinstead circle. They can't find the target. That round the top, and well, time has been robbed, and an opportunity here. Here is Poulin. Poulin looking for Boyne, and Canterbury are on the scoreboard. Craig Boyne, the skipper, his 2nd goal of the season, but with just 15 minutes left to play, surely it's no more than a consolation. Tied with a poor first touch. It was Boyne, in fact, who robbed the ball off time, continued his run, and the dive took it past Patrick Smith. Taken quickly, good run here from Schellinger, Christian Schellinger on the reverse stick, and Boyne deflects it over the bar. Christian Schellinger, into the circle, and Boyne, desperately close. Bowden bars it in, and this time it's a penalty stroke, is it? Keep your eye on Daniel Schellinger, number 3, off his foot. Penalty stroke is scored by Chris Griffiths. Nathan Redmond guessing the right way, but can't get enough on the ball to keep it out. Griffiths makes it 5-1. Into the circle it comes and fired out towards Condon. Grinstead waiting for numbers to arrive. Now they inject a little bit of pace. Scott misses out, but the ball falls kindly for East Grinstead. Shot comes in, and it's turned in on the post by Rob Cope. The final minute, Rob Cope makes it East Grinstead 6, Canterbury 1. It is the perfect start to the long weekend for East Grinstead. Just waited for the numbers to arrive. For Canterbury, well, they were going to lose anyhow, but the final score will be 6-1 and not 5-1 because of Rob Coates' touch. Maguire, and there is no more play. It's all over, and East Grinstead win their first of 2 games this weekend. A very comfortable scoreline against the bottom club. It's finished East Grinstead 6, Canterbury 1.
Back to Holcombe Park for Holcombe against Surbiton. Surbiton went into the match with the last 100% record. Holcombe, after a rocky start, were beginning to improve, but would certainly be looking to George Pinner in goal to keep out a rampant Surbiton attack.
The ball forward by Bray is a poor one, and Goodfield has picked it off. Goodfield driving into the circle. Can he find the support? Has Forsyth to his right if he wants. Drops it out. Ball bites across. There is James Gall, and Pinner makes the save, and the clearance is eventually made by Trussler. Good run from Goodfield. Kept his composure, got his head up, saw the support. The ball across the circle was perfect, and James Gall, if he goes first time, I think he scores. The touch just gives Pinner a chance. Ball forward, looking for James Gall. Gall, beautiful turn, takes David Ames totally out of the picture. Ball forward to Forsyth. Forsyth up against Bray. Forsyth, what can he do here? Oh my word, lifts it up and over Pinner, but also up and over the bar. A wonderful piece of skill from Alan Forsyth. He couldn't quite finish it off. Penalty corner. They're going to have a little move of the ball here, Surbiton. And here's a chance for Farrington off the post, and the follow-up is past the right-hand post. How close are Surbiton to taking the lead? This time, Farrington goes first time and hits the post, where perhaps a touch was required. Quickly taken. The drive into the circle, still going. A lovely bit of skill, and the shot comes in, and they've hit the post again. Unbelievable. Beautiful bit of skill. Good drive. Grasic unloads, and it pings back off the right-hand post this time. Lovely pick up. A bit by Gall, yes it is. James Gall still going. Gall to the goal line. Gall still going. Pulls it back. Gall still up. And Forsyth converts. And Surbiton finally take the lead, having hit both posts. 31 minutes in. No less than they deserve. Holcombe 0, Surbiton 1. And all comes about through this run from James Gall down to the goal line. Gets his head up. Gets a bit fortunate with the rebound. But once he plays it across the goal, Forsyth is there to finish. Middleton will take the free hit. Up the edge of the circle. Across the circle and deflected in by Banderak. Holcombe only behind for 3 minutes. It's 1-1 now. Nick Banderak with his 4th goal of the season. All came about from a quick Barry Middleton free hit. Fired across the circle. Banderak getting the touch past Gibson. 1-1. Penalty corner. In it comes. It's going to be a straight flick, and it's off the shoulder, I think, of Noblet, and it is a penalty stroke to Holcombe. Just there. Good call from the official. So Banderak against Gibson, and Banderak makes it 2-1 Holcombe. Holcombe absolutely under the pump for the first 31 minutes. Have 2 goals in the last 9 minutes to turn this one around. Gibson just going the wrong way. Taylor firing in towards the edge of the circle, and Grasic that just misses out, and a chance here perhaps for a quick break. Here is Van der Rack. Van der Rack looking for the support, and he's got it on his right hand side. An opportunity here. Shot comes in. Good save from Gibson. And they make the clearance in the end, but good fast transition from Holcombe. A little wide with the first touch. Still gets the shot on target, and Gibson has to make the save. Round the back go Holcombe. The ball up into the midfield. Trussler will peel away and send it out to that right hand side. And here is Field, Rob Field with a strong run across the centre of the goal, and Barry Middleton is there to turn it in, and it's Holcombe 3, Surbiton 1 with 12 minutes left to play. Brilliant run from Rob Field down the right hand side. In fact, it was a really well worked goal from back to front from Holcombe. Good ball position from Field, and across it goes, and Middleton putting his body on the line to make it 3-1. Penalty corner, goes to the right hand, Castle, and Middleton is there again as Furlong is denied. Middleton seeing it big and deflecting it over the bar. Again to Castles, it goes to Taylor on the left hand side, and again Middleton gets it clear, but I think he's worn that one on the glove. That one really hurts, but Middleton again showing his quality as a post player. Ames going to find an opening, and Ames is going round the back again, fires it across the circle, shot comes in, and Gibson almost embarrassed through his legs. Good run by Ames, ball across, good touch, back of the left foot, gets it clear. Big ball forward from Mohamed Mayer, and it's brought under control by Marshall. Marshall to Taylor, and Taylor's being robbed, and well, Van der Rack is here on the quick break. Van der Rack onto the reverse stick. Van der Rack fires it through the legs of Harry Gibson for a hat-trick. His 6th goal of the season. And my word, how have Holcombe turned this around, or how they've turned it around since they conceded the first goal. It's been brilliant for the last 40 minutes. The fast break, Van der Rack, boom, 4-1. This right hand side, and here is Brendan Creed up to the head of the circle, and here's a chance perhaps for Drayton Charner, who scores what I'm sure is only going to be a consolation, because there are 6 minutes left to play, and it's Holcombe 4, Surbiton 2. Lovely ball from Brendan Creed to the head of the circle, the initial touch by James Gall, and Drayton Charner does well peeling away to his right hand side. Taylor, first time ball across, and it's comfortably picked up by Meir, who's thinking about throwing the aerial ball, but he plays it out that right hand side, and there is the final whistle, and it's a very good win for Holcombe. They've beaten the league leaders Surbiton by 4 goals to 2 in a thoroughly entertaining game.
Beeston entertained playoff rivals Hampstead and Westminster and took an early lead thanks to Mark Leghorn. Cargo equalised for the visitors in the 13th minute before a second for Leghorn, and then an Adam Dixon goal put the Bees 3-1 up. Toby Roche pulled one back for the visitors shortly before half time. This was how the scoring remained until the final minute, when Sam Ward secured the win for Beeston. Reading took on Wimbledon and took the lead in the 13th minute through Dale Hutchinson. This was cancelled out moments before the break, with Brogden scoring for the visitors. Lockery then restored Reading's advantage, but it was quickly cancelled out by Ed Horler. James Carson then got what proved to be the winner for the home side in the 63rd minute. In the final match on Saturday, Sevenoaks got their first win and points of the season with a 3-1 victory over Brooklands Manchester University. Ross and Flanagan traded penalty corner goals in the first half, before Ross got his second and third in the 59th and 63rd minute to seal the win for the Kent side. On Sunday, East Grinstead played their rearranged game against Wimbledon and took the lead in the 20th minute thanks to David Condon. Early in the second half, Liam Ansell extended the lead before Ed Horler got his second of the weekend to pull one back. An expertly won penalty corner from Don Bowden gave Faulkner the chance to claim the win and get his 6th goal of the season. All this means that Beeston are top on 13 points, just ahead of East Grinstead and Surbiton. Canterbury remain bottom, just behind Wimbledon, who now slip into the relegation playoff spot. That's all for this week. Join us again next Monday and make sure you subscribe to Galvanise Hockey on social media to get more exclusive content.